we had a big art exhibition, and our school kaumatua, Papa Jeff, said to the then head of Maori, he said, "Where's all the Maori work?" And we had a few little sprinklings of kowhaiwhai, but nothing significant. And that was also a very pivotal moment for the fact that it sort of had to be introduced. Malcolm suggested that a sort of way of extending that was to actually do the real thing and actually get into Whakairo.
There ain't many carvers in New Zealand for a start, and there ain't many that are keen to teach kids. So just by chance I heard of this guy Jay who was out at the Matatua Marae. His depth of knowledge of carving, his depth of knowledge of te reo, he knows. He's a local, you know, he's brought up and bred in Mangere.
The majority of students here at Otahuhu College are Pacific Island. Few Maori, not many, and that was the challenge for me. Finding a few gems amongst these children that are here. And the amazing thing is I found a few gems through this Whakairo, and that was one of my dreams.
It wasn't like an ordinary classroom, there was no barriers. We could do as we wanted. Like, if we felt like carving, we'd carve. Didn't feel like carving, we'd just design some stuff. This one day I wanted to design a piece for my mom, and I wanted to carve her something for her birthday. So I asked Jay Mason if I could take some equipment home and do some work there. And I started carving on the fence. Yeah, and then like it got dark. I used my phone torch. I just kept going. I didn't want to stop. And then my mom was, my auntie, my mom's older sister, she came around and she saw me carving. And she was saying, "Did you know your grandpa did carving?" And I said, "Oh, true. I didn't know that." And then she's like, "Yeah, he used to carve tikis and stuff in Tonga." It was like, he's like part-time carver.
So this is my father, my mum, my baby brother and sister, and me and my sister. Mainly it represents my dad and his culture, and like he's like mean Maori mean, so he's like, he loves his Maori, and so he'll always like do hakas and that, and so I thought I'd just let his eye stand out instead of like everyone else's.
There's no way we're going to have a course that only the boys can enjoy, you know. So this is a sort of new territory in some ways. And we were a little bit nervous about that. And I thought, you know, like, just go for it, you know. Something good's got to happen, and it has.
When I found out that females weren't allowed to carve, it kind of like shocked me. And to see that females are carving now, it's actually pretty cool.
Because the kind of atmosphere in the Whakairo class is so wonderful and positive, and because they're these kids who are good at art, who've formed the foundation of it, it's sort of, the caliber is very, very high, even from the kids who've never done art and are not necessarily that able in some subjects. So it's been very positive in that way.
During the year, I got a group of year 11 boys who had no interest in school. All they wanted to do was turn up to school, have lunch, and then go home. Didn't want to go to class, didn't want to go to any of their classes. So they asked me if I would like to take them on. I said, set up a class and I'll have those year 11 boys. And it was amazing to see these boys actually complete work and get credits for their work where they had nothing through the whole school.
Changed heaps. Like sometimes I just come to school to go carving, and like last year I just always want to stay home, but this year I just want to come to school just for carving. So if I took something else, I probably wouldn't come to school. Something that's like I feel special to me.
But what Whakairo had done to him was bring him out of his shell. He mixed with everybody and now he's confident.
Without this course, I'm pretty sure they would have probably drifted off, you know, during the year. And because they were really engaged, really connected with Whakairo in their course, they stayed right through to the end of the year. And they've gone on to good jobs. They've obviously enjoyed their subject and they gained their level 3. So yeah, I know in at least 3 cases, it was a difference between them completing their education at Otahuhu College or them dropping out. So, and that's a real success. And I think it's really important that students have the opportunity to really express their identity and their creativity in the subjects, and Whakairo has been a great subject for that.
There's a kid who brought Jay a filled roll every week, even though he didn't have much himself, but he always gave Jay a filled roll because he loved him. And in the last night of the exhibition, and this boy, sorry, and this boy was leaving school, and we went to take some food to the kids in the carving room, and he was all alone, sitting, contemplating. This was such an important year for him, and it was kind of the finest thing that had happened to him, so that was very moving.
If we can contribute a little bit to that whole sort of flowering of traditional Māori culture, then all good.
But now being in there like every day for that hour, so it's helping me heaps, like to progress with what I know and learning about what different patterns mean, everything, just like something that helps me connect to my culture.
I just kind of want to stay with the fire kind of thing. Yeah. I like painting it. It's like, and you know, the flow of it. You know, when you do something like this, you can't just like leave it. Yeah, it's really special.
It's amazing, but like it feels like a first opportunity for me to actually show my family what I've been doing, like for school, and like just like a gift back to them.
Great experience. Great experience to teach Whakairo, sharing the knowledge that I had gathered through the years.